Welcome to day 3 of the 21-day challenge. There's thousands of people joining us today from all over the world, and today we're going to pray the prayer of Moses, which is, God, go with us. Moses, he's got an impossible job. He's trying to lead thousands and thousands and thousands of people through the desert to the promised land. They've got enemies. They are fighting amongst each other. They want to fight against him. It's kind of a mess. And he has a determination that it's not going to work unless God is with them. And so Moses is praying. Moses shows us what to do in chapter 32. Chapter 33, he turns his problems into prayer, which we all should do. He wanted to meet with God. I want to meet with you, God. I want to be with you. I want to spend time with you. He developed a friendship with God. It says they spoke to one another face to face as a man talks with his friend. And I hope during these 21 days you develop a deeper friendship with God. He told God exactly how he felt. He was honest. And that's the only way to pray, because God knows what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Just be honest with him. And then he asked for the manifest presence of God. It says in Exodus 33, God says, my presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. And Moses says, if your presence doesn't go, don't make us go up from here. How will it be known that I and your people have found favor in your sight unless you go with us? So he's asking for the manifest presence of God. As God had revealed himself as a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night, Moses wanted that tangible, noticeable, obvious presence of God. Now, it's helpful to understand that we experience the presence of God on 4 levels. Right now on planet Earth, we get a limited earthly manifestation of the presence of God. We don't get the whole enchilada, but we get some of it. And at different places, at different times, we experience more of the presence of God. In church, obviously it's better than it is Saturday night in a dark, evil place. Obviously, there's a difference. The limited earthly experience of the manifest presence of God, the abiding presence of God. God says in Hebrews 13, I will be with you always. God is with us. God is with you right now. If you are his child, God has promised, I am abiding with you. And there's a level of the presence of God. Sometimes you can't feel it. Sometimes you can't see it, but you need to know that it's there. And then there's the unlimited heavenly presence of God. In heaven, there's no limit to the manifest presence of God. So they don't even need light in the New Jerusalem because he is light. It's full of love because he's love. It's full of joy because God is joy. It's full of peace because God is the God of peace. But what Moses is praying for is the manifest, noticeable, active presence of God. I went through the Bible one time reading every mention of God was with them, the Emmanuel factor, God with them. Found that there are at least 20 incidences, 20 benefits of the manifest presence of God. His presence, his peace, his power, prosperity, success, victory, wisdom, understanding. All these things come from God, and they are experienced at a deeper, faster level when God is manifesting his presence, when God is evident, God is obvious. You can say, God is in the house. God is with me. I know God is there. So today our prayer is very simple. It's, God, be with me. God, be with me. As I go through this day, be with me. And my family, as they're at work, as they're at school, as they're at home, be with them. God, we want you. We want your presence. God, be with us. God bless you. This is Dave Early. If you enjoy these videos, you can follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, or follow us on Facebook. We'll be back tomorrow talking about day 4 of the 21-day prayer challenge.